So the first thing that we're going to replace today is this threshold in this door restoration. So this is really rotted out, just like that. I literally just lifted it up with my fingers. So let's grab some tools. There we go. Well, we got some ants down there. So the threshold's been taken out, and the threshold's the thing at the bottom, right there. And that's what I'm going to start with. So I've got the old one here, and it is covered in ants. But I can use this as a template for cutting the new one. So I just put it over the top like that, and then you can take a pencil, or you can take a knife, which I will use. Put it over like that, and then all you do is mark it. Then you can take a speed square. And then you can remark it. So you've got kind of that exact line. So right now I've got a line right there, and that's where I need to cut. So there's a few different ways you can cut this. I'm going to show you the way that this would be for people who don't want to invest in a super nice saw, want to kind of do it on the lower end of cost. So what you can do is get one of these handheld saws. Now, I would recommend also a hacksaw. A hacksaw is essentially the same thing as this, and it's easier to use. This is the oscillating tool, so usually these work pretty well. You just gotta have the right blades. Cut right through it. So I really like this blade. It's the DeWalt general purpose one. It's for wood, drywall, and steel. To take this piece off, you have to slide it out, and then you can put those on. These guys here. And what you're going to do is you're going to place them in these holes. And you're going to tap them into the wood. Oh, by the way, the next thing you want to do is take these guys and put them through here like that. One of those screws through there. And what you're going to do is take this washer and you're going to just slide it through like that. So a little trick you want to do, take one of these sockets, take a hammer, and hammer that down. So you're going to do the same thing for all three of these. Put this through or four, depending on the width of your door. Get to the bottom like that. Grab the socket. Hammer it down. What that does, it allows it to grab, and it's not going to twist loose. One more. You twist it down there. Perfect. All right, so that part's done. So the next step is we have to secure this guy to the subfloor. So what I'm going to do is put this in right there for now. You're going to first choose some spots where there's actually concrete. Because a lot of these, some of this area, there's not concrete completely underneath. So I'm gonna choose a spot like here and also here. So in between these two. All right, so what I'm gonna take, these drill bits are awesome. These drill bits that I just pulled out are all-purpose again, multi-construction. They go through pretty much anything. There's metal, wood, plastic, tile, stone, brick, and concrete. I highly recommend these. Bosch makes them. They're 5 bits. They're just great. So what I'm going to start with is the smallest bit you can find. All we're doing is drilling through to be able to mark it. So we'll start. The setting on your drill you're going to crank it all the way up to that hammer, and then you want to put it on the highest number. So you want it on 2. I have a 2, and a hammer setting. All right, so we know where we're gonna go. So we'll start. Did it again. So, there's a reason why we're gonna start with the smallest bit possible, because what we're gonna do is have to drill a bigger hole, so that we can fit the anchors in. But we don't want the hole too big, or the screw won't be able to fasten this down. The screw will just go right through it. So now we switch bits to the correct size that these anchors will fit into. These guys here. Now these are great. I use them all the time, especially for concrete. So I believe these are, if I'm not mistaken, 1/4. I should know. Like I said, I use them a lot. So you can kind of look and see if they work. Yeah, that looks about right. So take this guy out, put the 1/4 in, and wherever you marked, yeah. So we're gonna hit those areas. Is that deep enough? Yep, that's deep enough. So you're just gonna put it kind of in like that, and then take the hammer. We're gonna tap it on in, and that's gonna be where obviously the screw goes, and it's gonna be nice and tight. You guys should do it. Cut this guy down. There we go. Got both of them. So what we're gonna do is put this back in. Then we're going to take the screws that came with those anchors and make sure that you use the screws specifically made for the anchors, because if you use the wrong screws, they're not going to work right. Got my other drill. A bit. Tighten that up. Now, for this setting, I do usually like a 2 and 3, 2 and 5. There we go. Okay, a little bit more. So, it is secure down. It's a little loose over here, but we didn't have much concrete to work with. Actually, maybe I can do one more over there. These are nice. One screw, 2 screw. Oh, I got all 3 of them. All right. Grab the drill again. Put this guy back. That's in place. We don't want it too tight. A little bit over. Tighten that one, because you don't want to split the wood. But we'll be okay. And look at that, nice and secure. All right. So to finish this up, All we have to do is place this on top, make sure it's like that, and then what we can do is screw this in. If it's not fitting in easy, it's not right. So you can also caulk around the edges, but I'm not going to do that right now because I have to finish the jam.